Well, welcome to the very last Supts Talk for this year. We've got an exciting program for y'all because I've got some outstanding and talented and amazing young men and women that I want to introduce you. Um, right now, we're going to start off with our valedictorian and salutatorian. So, welcome, both of y'all. Who is my Val
Right here.
and who is my Sal?
That would be me.
Okay, so David, we're going to start with
Yes.
you. I want you to introduce yourself to everyone and then tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been in Dayton and what are your plans after graduation?
Yeah, so my name is David Cole. I'm this year's valedictorian, and I've lived in Dayton for the past 5, 6 years. Started in sixth grade here at Dayton ISD. And so right now I'm planning on majoring in chemical engineering, going to MIT.
Wow.
Yes, after school, and I'm a little I'm between chemical engineering, mechanical, all those, but I'll figure that out in college. And very excited about that. Very happy about my time here at DHS, and I'm looking forward to these next 4 years.
Okay. I'm going to go to Marisol, but I'm going to come back to you about
Yes.
MIT. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Marisol, tell us a little bit about you.
I'm NEHS president and I'm an officer for the Technical Honor Society. I have lived in Dayton my entire life and I plan on going to Lee College to major in environmental science.
That's fabulous. Okay. And so I'm going to go back to David.
Yeah.
You said something about going to MIT.
Yes.
Now, a little birdie told me that you have spent some time at MIT.
Oh yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that experience.
Well, it was great. That visit was actually one of the things that made me want to go there. I was on like 4 college visits this past April, and they were all fantastic. You know, they spend money.
What were the other three?
Stanford, Yale, and Princeton.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right.
But MIT, I just felt at home,
That's
and
important.
it was pretty important given that when I got there it was rainy, cold. Like it wasn't because of the weather or because of the campus or anything. It was the people and the feeling that I had. So
That's
pretty-
awesome.
yeah.
And how long were you there?
Well, I was there for only 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got there on one afternoon and then left like Thursday afternoon, left Sunday.
Okay.
So,
Well, I think that's important that you felt very comfortable and at
Yes.
home with the people.
Yeah.
That's important because
Really
you are
is.
going to be. Now, tell everybody, where is MIT?
oh, it's Massachusetts, so miles and miles away from Dayton.
And what does your family think about that?
Well, they're overjoyed. Like my mom's an engineer, so she was like, when she heard MIT, she was like, I think you should go there.
All right. All
Yes.
right. Okay. So, Marisol, you also want to be some kind of engineer, right?
Environmental science.
Environmental
So-
science. Okay. And you're going to start off at Lee College.
Yes.
Where do you plan to go after that?
After that, I would like to go to Lamar.
Oh, good. LU. There you
Yes.
go. And finished up over there?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You think you will stay around this area?
Yes, very likely I will.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to ask you, what are your plans for this summer?
This summer, I plan to work with my parents. They work in landscaping, which is part of what got me interested in the environmental, like science aspect of that.
Right.
And I also plan on taking my driver's license because I have.
Oh, my
test.
goodness.
I haven't taken that.
Okay. So are you nervous about that?
Not at all.
Okay. All right. So you already know how to drive?
Yeah.
You just got to go take the test.
Yes.
Fabulous. Okay. So, David, we had to actually spend, and both of y'all, actually, we had to have a special little session, taping session, because you were out of town.
Yes.
Where were you?
Okay. So I was at BPA Nationals in Chicago.
Okay, hold on. BPA, what does that stand for?
Business Professionals of America.
Okay.
Yes. So I've been competing in that since last year, junior year. And this year, a lot of us, actually like 19 people, made it to nationals. And
19 Dayton High School.
yes, Dayton High School
Wow.
students.
We're putting Dayton on the map. I
Yes.
love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, and 5 of us placed at top 10 nationally.
Wow.
Yeah.
But in what place did you place?
I got second and I got second in one of my events and then 10th on another one.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that it's not just the United States, but there's some other countries that also was China there
China, I think Canada too.
and Canada.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. I think what I had read was about 6,000 students were
Oh
there.
yeah.
That's amazing.
6,500.
6,500. See, I
Yeah.
stand corrected. All right, I love it. I love it. Okay, Marisol, I'm going to come back to you. Now, you've been here all of your life, right?
Yeah.
And you're bilingual, are you not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we had to do a special taping again, not just because somebody was out of town, but we had a little bit of a delay on taping because what were you doing?
I was taking my AP Spanish test.
Oh my gosh, taking your AP Spanish test. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, there are a lot of parts to it, definitely. The most difficult one for me personally would be the recording session. Yeah, that took a long
Ooh.
time to prepare.
So tell me, what is the recording session for? What does AP stand for anyway?
Advanced placement.
So if you pass this test, what does that mean for you?
You get credit for like college classes.
So you don't have to take those college classes, right?
Yeah. If you
Perfect.
meet the required score. Yeah.
Perfect. And so now tell us a little bit about the recording.
So the recording session, you have to participate in a language, like a conversation in the language. You have to talk in Spanish to someone, and
Wow.
a recording talks back to you. And then there's also a presentation part to it. So
Wow.
you have 4 minutes to prepare a presentation, and then you have to start speaking about the topic.
I can see why y'all are number one and number two in y'all's class. That is so awesome. So do y'all have to do a lot of studying?
Oh yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's going to pay off, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, David, I'm going to ask you this question. You've been here since sixth grade. You have been involved in a lot of different things.
yeah.
So, is there any teacher or teachers that have made an impact on you since you've been in Dayton?
Well, definitely. I have two teachers.
Okay, who are they and why?
Well, first of all, Miss Marketing. I've had her actually for 2 years. I had her sophomore year for Algebra 2, and then last year for pre-calculus.
Okay.
And normally, in my mind, math classes or math teachers,
hmm
they seem unapproachable.
Be careful now. I'm an old math teacher.
Ooh.
Whoa, just kidding. Go ahead.
But
Not kidding. I really am, but go ahead.
not unapproachable, but like sometimes the subject, it's mathematics. It's kind of hard to grasp. But the way Miss Markentel taught me, made it. She made sure that everyone understood, and she
That's
explained very clearly, very in a fun way too, very in a very engaging way.
You know, I have had other students tell me the same thing about her. So
Yeah,
kudos. And who's the other one that maybe?
and Miss Stevenson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've never actually had her as a teacher, but me along with some other friends, we joined FCCLA sophomore year.
Okay, FCCLA, that's a mouthful. What does that stand for?
Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America.
Okay.
Yes, and I was my friends were very into it. I wasn't. I joined because they did.
Uh-huh.
But as I competed in FCCLA, got to state, and then I've been an officer for the past 2 years. And every time we have an event, every time we have anything to plan for FCCLA or competitions, Miss Stevenson is super supportive, even for things that aren't FCCLA related.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know I can go to her room
hmm
and she'll support me, help me in any way.
You know, I hope that she listens to this
Yeah,
because, you know, I think that's pretty impressive
yeah.
that she has made this kind of impact and you've never been in her class.
I've never been.
That's awesome. All right, Marisol, who is your teacher or teachers that has made some kind of an impact, positive impact on you?
So the teacher that I can definitely say has made a very positive impact on my life is Mrs. Wagner, who was my horticulture and floral
Yes,
design
well, that
teacher.
makes sense because that's your environmental. Okay.
Yes. So she always made learning very fun for us. She would plan out activities such as taking us out to the greenhouse or helping us perform our own soil test so we could find out what soil was around our house.
Wow.
Yes. So we could discover what we could grow there.
Now, she is also in charge of this Bronco Blooms. Are you a part of that?
I was a part of it last year when I was
Okay.
in floral design.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good. Well, guys, I'm telling you, I'm really impressed. I wish you all the best. Keep up your studies. Have fun in college. Not too much fun, right? Okay. And congratulations. Have you written your speeches?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck to you and God bless.
Thank you.
Well, we will continue our top 10 graduates in their interview. And right now, I have a group of fine young men and women that are number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. So we're going to start with our number 3 graduate, Bentley. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and we'll go from there.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm Bentley. I moved here in like 3rd grade. So I've been here for a few years now in Dayton. My little sister is a freshman here, even though I am graduating. So depending on where she goes to college, I might see her one more year of school. But yeah, I've enjoyed my time in Dayton. I remember having Miss Ross in 3rd grade, and I've enjoyed all my teachers pretty much going all the way through high school. So I played basketball 3 of my 4 years and played varsity last year and had fun with that. And I've just enjoyed being able to do all this. And
well, that makes me feel good
up.
that you've really enjoyed your time here in Dayton. So, and congratulations. And we have graduate number 4. Hannah, tell us who you are and a little bit about yourself.
My name is Hannah. I've been in Dayton my whole life. I wasn't born here, but I was raised here. I don't have many hobbies, but during school, I did play basketball for 2 years. I got out of it so I could pursue process technology.
Wow.
I have my certificate in that as of this Monday.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I plan to be going to Lamar for chemical engineering.
That's awesome. I'm an LU graduate too, so that's great. And I have Isabella Narvaez, and she is graduate number 5, right? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello. I've been in Dayton since 2nd grade. I am involved in a lot of things at the school. I really like just being part of my community here. I enjoy doing powerlifting and band. Powerlifting is a really big part of my life.
And I'm going to brag a little bit. I got to see you at the state meet, and you have set a school record. What is that?
I was the first woman to place at the state level. And I
And
placed
medal.
3rd place.
Yes, congratulations. That's great. And then I have Natalie, and you are graduate number 6, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Natalie. I've been in Dayton all my life. My mom is a pre-K teacher at Colbert, and I have a brother who's a sophomore and he is in band. I have cheered all 4 years in high school. I am actually currently the varsity cheerleader captain.
Right.
And outside of school, I'm involved in 4-H and showing livestock.
I saw you out at the livestock show and rodeo. You
Yes,
did really well.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, Bentley, I'm going to come back to you. Where are you going to go to college, and what are you going to major in?
So I am going to be going to Texas A&M University next year,
Woo!
and the majoring process is different there, where you start off general, but either mechanical engineering or nuclear engineering is what I will be majoring in.
Wow. So you must like math and science.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Very good. Okay. All right, Hannah, I'm going to ask you this question. Tell me, where are you going to go to college?
Lamar University.
Lamar, and what are you going to major in?
I'm going to major in the chemical engineering, and I should already have my minor set up as construction management.
Oh, wow. Very
Yes, ma'am.
good. That's exciting. Isabella, what about you? What's your plans?
I'm going to Lee College, and I'm going to major in biology. Hopefully become a pediatric surgeon.
Oh, wow. You do realize that's going to be a long stretch of education, right?
Yeah.
Well, we need some good doctors, so that's great. What about you, Natalie?
I'm attending Texas Christian University in the fall, majoring biology and taking the pre-med track.
Wow, so we might have two doctors in the house, right?
Yes,
And I
ma'am.
see your little TCU necklace. I like that. I
Thank
like
you.
that. All right, Bentley, it's back to you now. Question. What teacher impacted you the most?
This one's an easy one. This would have been Mr. Mons. Both years of dual credit English it's been different from any other class I've had at this high school.
Very good. So I know that teachers love to hear that they are the ones that made an impact, a positive impact, because they're going to make an impact. And hopefully it's going to be a positive one. So thank you for that. Okay, so Hannah, what's your best memory at Dayton ISD?
My best memory is in first grade when I got my first red card where you move your clip for doing someone else's either dismissal work or homework. And Miss Broussard caught me. She's no longer in Dayton. I think she went to Crosby. But Miss Broussard caught me and she made me hold her hand while she walked to my mom's office because she was the secretary.
Oh, no.
at SFA at that time. And I just cried the whole way here. It's still my favorite memory, even though I cried because she just sat there and laughed the whole time.
So I'm assuming since you're a top 10 graduate, that really had an impact on you. And you've done really good since then, right?
Yes.
Mom, she's done really good since then, right? Okay. Isabella, what is your favorite thing? And besides powerlifting, what is your favorite memory or thing that you have done in Dayton ISD?
I really think any of the band trips that we go on because we get to become closer with each other and not just have to worry so much about what we're doing. But I remember we went to San Antonio, I think it was, if not last year, the year before, and the buses were really hot. Our bus had no AC.
Ooh.
And then the bus ride there, it was just fun. We were just laughing and making jokes about it, but it was pretty hot.
Well, I love the fact that all of y'all are involved in extracurricular activity, and that really says and makes y'all stand apart, still keeping your grades up, yet being very involved. So that's awesome. All right, Natalie, what were you involved in high school besides the cheerleading and the other things that you mentioned?
So I'm a part of National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, Technical Honor Society, Social Studies Honor Society. I am in the President's Club. I was in 4-H. And I think that's about it.
Okay. So I was honored to be at the senior awards the other night, and all of y'all got some scholarships, did you not?
Yes.
So congratulations. Well, this is some of our top 10. Stay tuned, and we're going to have some more. We have another group of our top 10 graduates. We're excited. This is graduates 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So right now I have America, right? You are number 7. Abby's number 8. Jenna's number 10. And Kayla, you're 9 and 10. Right. I can't count. Right. The old math teacher. My goodness. So tell us a little bit about yourself, America.
Well, I'm America. I wasn't born in Dayton, but I was mostly raised here. I've lived here my whole life. I'm involved in band. I've done band all 4 years of high school and all of middle school. I'm the vice president for National English Honor Society, and I'm also involved in other student activities like FCCLA.
Sounds like you were very involved, not only keeping your grades up, but very involved. That's great. Abby, I know you were involved too. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I have been in Dayton my whole life. I played volleyball for all 4 years, and I played tennis freshman year. I was a varsity volleyball team captain this year, and I like to be pretty involved in school. I'm part of honor societies, and I was the vice president of Social Studies Honor Society when that was a thing.
Wow. So not only do we have just people who are involved, but also the leaders, right? I love it. All right, Jenna, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I moved here when I was in 2nd grade. My dad is a pastor, and I have a little brother in seventh grade. He's super involved in baseball. But yeah, I love being involved. I'm the secretary of National Honor Society, president of a couple others like Youth for Christ, Triumph, and Choir. Yeah, I just love Dayton. I love the community that it brings. I love like my counselors and my librarians and like the people that have really shaped me in my life.
That's awesome. Awesome. And you're also in choir. You went to state in choir, is that correct?
Yeah.
Very good.
I'm going, yeah, I got 15th at the all region or all area, all state process. And then I'm also going to state for my solo.
That's awesome. Congratulations. Okay, Kayla, tell us a little bit about you.
I've been in Dayton my whole life, and I am currently the Bronco band drum major.
Ooh.
And I've been involved in band since middle school. And I am also the president of HOSA. And yeah, and I love just being involved as well. I'm in National Honor Societies. I love doing things for the school, and I always put in some extra work. And yeah.
Okay. Well, all four of you ladies are really involved, right? Okay. So, America, I'm going to ask this question. What teacher impacted your life the most?
Well, I would say the teacher that really stuck with me was Miss Markentel. I had her for 2 years of math, and I wasn't always great at math. I always had to go over it a lot for me to understand the concept. But she showed me that she could be a really good teacher. In just one lesson, like I learned something, and I was always just like really like up to date with everything in her class, and I was always doing really good in her class.
That does my heart good because I'm an old math teacher. You know, I really can't count. But having a teacher that can break down math concepts, man, that's golden. That's great. And I love to hear that. That's wonderful. Okay, Abby, your question is, you're outside of school, what hobbies and interests do you have?
Well, of course, I like to, visit with my family and my friends, and I like to bake, but I also, and play tennis.
Okay.
But I also believe it's really important to do things not only like outside, take up some outside hobbies, like I like to fish, but I also think it's important to get in touch with your creative side. For me, that includes like I like to crochet, make tops, and make jewelry and stuff. So,
man, your grandma will be proud.
She loves it.
She loves it. Now I'm going to tell a little tell on you. I don't know if these other ladies know this, but way back in the day, when you were in elementary school, you sang in my children's choir.
That's true. I remember.
And I remember this child was so shy. So, wow, you've come a long way, Miss Abby.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. All right, Jenna, who impacted your life teacher-wise?
So there are several that stand out to me, like Mr. Montz. I had him for 2 years of English. I learned a lot about like not just English, but just like the world and how it connects to English in general. So he's a big one that stands out. Also, Miss Markentel, like America said, Miss Markentel like just taught me a lot, and she like America said, I always thought that math was kind of hard, and then I was like, oh wait, no, it's not, because Miss Markentel taught it.
You can break it down.
Yeah, and then these aren't teachers, but my counselor and my librarian, Miss Williams and Miss Nations.
I'm glad you gave a shout out to both of those ladies because they are very important in our education system. Yes.
Yeah, they've made a big impact on my life. But I would say the one person that impacted me the most was my middle school choir teacher, Miss Heckerman.
Wow.
I had her for all 3 years of middle school, and I honestly don't think I would have made it through middle school without her. So yeah, she really impacted my life.
I am so glad that y'all are listing some folks that are kind of varied backgrounds because we have so much to offer here in Dayton ISD. And so I'm glad to hear y'all were in choir. You were in choir. Y'all were in band, right? All junior high, high school. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. All right, Kayla. Best memory, Dayton ISD. What do you think?
I would say my best memory is becoming the Bronco band drum major because it was just such like an exhilarating experience hearing my name being called. I was so shocked, and I got up there and I was like just so happy. And it's been an amazing experience. It's been an amazing year, and I'm just so happy.
So with that, you learned to be a leader, right?
Yes.
Because good gosh, our band has grown, hasn't it?
Yes, it really
Woo,
has.
it really has. Now, you said something earlier about HOSA. Tell the folks out there what HOSA is all about.
So HOSA is about future medical people who want to be in the medical field, anything of that nature. And yeah, that's basically it.
That's awesome. Okay. So where do you plan on going to college?
Well, I plan to take general education classes at Lee College.
Good.
And just take some electives, figure out what I would like to study in, have more interest in and stuff.
That's awesome. What about you, Abby?
I plan to major in business at Texas A&M.
Whoop. There we go. All right. Uh-oh. I feel another Aggie coming on. All right.
Yes.
Jenna, what are you going to go into?
So I love kids. Kids are my passion, and so I would love to go into pediatric nursing, also at Texas A&M University.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. What about you?
I plan on go to San Jack and get my degree for respiratory therapy and become a respiratory therapist.
That's
San Jack.
awesome. That's awesome. So thank you so much, ladies. Thank you for all that y'all have done and been active in, and especially keeping up your grades. So I know all of y'all got some kind of scholarships and lots of cords wrapped around that you'll get to wear at graduation, right? All right. Well, thank you for coming out. We're very proud of you.
Thank you.
Well, that wraps it up for us for our top 10 graduates of the class of 2024.